So I was thinking about this, and I know a lot of corporations are rising and falling, and over the years we've had some pretty crazy ones like Blockbuster, Rite Aid, we had like Kmart, and all of them. But the one corporation that I will forever miss is Big Lots. Now, the reason why I say that is that Big Lots always felt like the experimental store. Like, I know it was like a surplus store that sold stuff that other people had bought too much of and all of that. But over the years, they used to have some pretty crazy stuff. So back in the 90s, you were able to find Transformers in there, for example. And anyone that's an old school anime fan before like Naruto and all that, they know you used to be able to find a lot of anime VHS tapes. Like, I used to find a lot of the Tenchi Muyo VHS tapes, and I used to find like random stuff in there. Like, I found Dirty Pair in there, and I found the Peacock King, which is technically a porn, but it's okay. They didn't know that, and I thought it was hysterical that you could find this kind of stuff. But over the years, one thing that really broke my heart was I realized that Big Lots was also the experimental place for whether or not they were going to bring back a series. And what I mean by that is, say for example, this one showed up in Big Lots. Donkey Kong Country, Raiders of the Lost Banana. They used to sell, this DVD was $5. And they used Big Lots as an experimental hub for if they were going to make an entire series collection. They were trying to see if there was interest in a series collection. So, like, instead of going to Walmart, if you went to Big Lots and you're like, oh, wait, I like this show, you'd buy it, and they would release the shows as time went on. And that's how we got the Starship Troopers Roughnecks collection. Because this show is phenomenal. But they never really planned on doing a mass release. But after they re-released this in Big Lots and they sold them for $5 each, there was enough momentum to where they eventually did a limited series release that is now pretty expensive on eBay. But it was pretty cool that we were able to find this randomly in the DVD section. Same thing with like this. And these weren't the only shows. Like, you found like the Super Mario Super Show, like that was there. Same thing with the Sonic DVDs. And you also had Exo Squad, but this was there. Sky Surfers Strike Force is one of the best cult cartoons you will ever watch. And this entire series was at Big Lots. Only at Big Lots. A lot of these series were only at Big Lots because a lot of the chain stores, like the Walmarts and everything, didn't want to chance any potential sales or hampering of their profits. And Big Lots took a risk on older shows like these, and people like me and you were able to find them and able to buy them. So that is the only store I will probably forever miss. And it's really sad because it was very sudden. I know it's from bad management, bad money issues and all of that. But it's really sad to see that a company like that was taken down when a lot of people were actually able to get exposed to things they would never get exposed to before. So that's my TED Talk for today.